Where can you find a puppy popsicle king, an all-star second baseman rescuing dogs, an artist opening doors citywide, and a local watering hole catering to you and your furry friends? Don't go fetch, because we're bringing you all of that and more.
Hey guys, what's going on? Max.
I'm Dr. Will Draper, a veterinarian for over 30 years providing care for our animal friends. I've seen firsthand the incredible bond between people and their pets. Now, I'm stepping out of the doctor's office and into the field to learn how pets can live their best lives by our side in the top locations across the world. I'm Dr. Will, and we're checking out some Pawesome Places. This is Atlanta. What started as a push cart serving up frozen treats in Decatur under the hot Atlanta sun has grown to a full kingdom. That's right, King of Pops can now be found serving handcrafted, all-natural popsicles all across Atlanta. Who better to tell us about their rise to power than co-founder Nick Karps?
We started selling on the corner of North and North Highland, just up the road here on the Beltline. It became a little bit of a cult following to start with, and then more and more people wanted us, more and more people tried the product, more and more people saw the carts out at events, and it just, through sheer force and good luck and good product, here we are today.
It's good to be the king, and this king is good, making sure everyone, and I do mean everyone, gets to have their own tasty treat.
My family, we always had dogs growing up, so noticed that our dogs were eating the pops out of our hand. And so we came up with King of Pups. They're all natural, only have 4 ingredients. Just a super simple dog treat. It's yogurt based, so good for the gut, good for digestion. We have 3 different flavors. So our original is peanut butter, banana, and honey. And then we have blueberry oat, and then we have a peanut butter and pumpkin. So kind of some different flavors, some different vibes, depending on what the dog's into.
Your pets can't just eat anything, which is why King of Pops is following all the proper guidelines for our furry friends' safety.
I think it's pretty cool, and it's again tying animals into your daily life, into your dog walk, into your chilling out time while you're sitting at the park or at the game or on the Beltline, and your pet can now enjoy that. I loved how one even laid down while he was eating it like he was about to fall into a pup cup coma. It is a Pawesome treat for you and your pup.
Atlanta has a booming pet industry. All over the city, boutiques and specialty stores that cater to our pets can be found. In Avondale Estates, just outside of Metro Atlanta, you'll find the original Waffle House and also the Second Life thrift store. Second Life was founded by Tanya Tobias and her husband Toby. Their mission is to raise funds for animal welfare through the donations and sales of lightly used items. We're here with Tanya at Second Life. And Second Life means a lot of different things here.
I wanted to do something that would help homeless pets, that would help my passion for animal rescue. And so this idea was born. We opened in January of 2011. We've donated over $2.5 million to more than 80 animal charities in the Atlanta and Georgia area. And we cover everything from rescue, spay, neuter, outreach programs. It's pretty amazing. Everything in our store is donated. So the concept is basically donate to us. We sort through, find the best items. We put those out on the floor. We sell them, pay all our bills, and then we provide grants to all these different animal rescues.
What I love is to come in and see what cats are up for adoption, because it's right here in the store.
It's all about the animals. I mean, that's everybody who comes here, everybody who volunteers for us. I mean, we all know it's for the animals, and Tanya and I talk about it all the time, and we get asked the question, why do you help animals instead of people? And we're like, it's both. Because anybody who has animals in their lives knows that they make your life better. By helping animals, you help people.
Tanya left a corporate job and Toby used to be a teacher, but now building on Second Life's mission is their full-time job. You can't argue with over $2.5 million raised to date. Yeah, I hear you. And let me tell you, while we were at Second Life, there were people in every aisle, all looking for that new to you vintage find. Great items at great prices, funding a great cause. Oh, and I didn't forget to get some shopping in while I was there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
It's a great concept, and it really is a great cause that I was happy to learn more about.
This yoga mat isn't only going to help me with my downward-facing dog, but it's also helping out actual dogs. Up next, we're visiting with Atlanta Braves All-Star second baseman Ozzie Albies to learn about his love of animals and how he and his wife are changing the lives of dogs in need with the Ozzie Albies Foundation. I am very proud and happy to be here with the Ozzie Albies, who is an all-star second baseman with the Atlanta Braves World Championship team. Admittedly, I am a huge fan, so this is particularly special for me. Thank you so much. Where did Ozzie get this love for animals?
I grew up around dogs my whole life, and koi fishes, as my grandfather used to always have koi fishes in the yard. My love was always towards those big dogs, and that's how I have so much love and passion for animals.
You just get so excited.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look how happy you are about these fish.
Yeah, we brought home 15 koi.
15. That's how happy I was when you made that play with Arcia. During the season, while Ozzie is out fielding grounders, his wife Andrea is fielding calls and seeing to the many duties that keep the foundation running.
The Ozzie Albies Foundation is a rescue for dogs. We specifically rescue dogs, and our number one goal is to rescue, rehab, and rehome them. All the dogs that we rescued, they hold a really special place in our heart.
We try to do the best we can for these dogs to have a better family.
Ozzie's love of animals doesn't just stop at dogs. You saw his koi pond, but there are fish here, there, and everywhere.
I bought a group of them because they school together, but then I start adopting too many fish where this got too crowded, because this is crowded, but I do a lot of maintenance to keep everything clean. This is the filter socks where the water goes through.
Ozzie was so giving of his time, and this Braves fan right here couldn't have been happier.
To be in his element away from baseball and see him having a passion for fish. We're here to talk to him about the foundation and his fish, but then suddenly he goes out of his way to say, hey, look at this. This is the bat I hit my first home run with. Look at this. This is when I got my 500.
I got my 500 career RBI this year and a World Series team ball signed. The first stolen base in the World Series. I'm not kidding when I say I love the Pacu fish.
I am a Braves fan. I am a season ticket holder, and I think if there's anybody who is a bigger Braves fan than I am, it's my mom. He signed baseball cards. I have a bat that I actually sat at Ozzie's home and he signed for me and he put Dr. Will on it. And I'm like,
if it wasn't because of baseball, I wouldn't have anything. And especially that World Series, that's what dreams are built for. I dreamed since a little kid to play baseball, but then to win the World Series was another dream. I accomplished that, so yeah.
All right, that's a wrap, guys. We're heading to the historic Brick Store Pub in Decatur. It's a local favorite that not only serves up great food and drink, but also welcomes your four-legged friends. Tell us the Brick Store story, best you can.
How much time I got?
We don't have 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, we opened back in 1997. So this is the only place on the planet where you will find Sierra Nevada Pale Ale in this form. And let me just tell you, there's nothing better in the world. So we turned what was once a parking lot filled with dumpsters into this quite lovely green space where not only has it been great for the community as a place to go outdoors, but this has become a primary reason is for folks to be able to bring their dogs, and it's just nonstop dogs all the time now.
While on a trip to Belgium, Brick Store Pub's three partners discovered cellared beer that would not only hold up, but improve with age. Taking what they learned and drank back home, Brick Store Pub believes they now have the largest beer cellar in the United States and quite possibly the world.
Well, you probably know about this guy.
Oh, I sure do.
Yeah,
I sure do.
We spent some cool time in here.
It's like Christmas.
in honor of this in your show, we have created a little something called a Pawesome Bite.
A Pawesome Bite.
That's right. Made fresh out of our kitchen.
What?
Yeah. It's
That is
for
a
our
Pawesome
little,
Bite.
It's for our little furry friends.
It's amazing.
You are. What do
Thank
you
you.
think? You're welcome.
Ooh, I smell peanut butter. My favorite.
Yeah.
Made out of oatmeal, turkey, sage, rosemary, dill, ginger, carrots, and celery. This Pawesome Bite looks so delicious. I thought I was hosting a food show for a second.
Oh, wait. That's for the dogs, man.
With customer service like that, it's no surprise Brickstore Pub has received the Best of Atlanta recognition for 18 consecutive years. So bring your pup for a Pawesome Bite and enjoy an adult beverage at Atlanta's beer mecca. But beware, you might not want to leave. We walk, talk, stretch, and fetch all across Atlanta when Pawesome Places returns. We're going to my favorite yoga studio in the Emmett Park area of Atlanta, Dancing Dogs Yoga, where we're going to do some doggy yoga or doga. Let's go. Dancing Dogs Yoga was founded in 2010 with the mission of creating a yoga community based on service, outreach, and practice. This led to partnering with the local Humane Society to offer doggy yoga classes on site, which in turn promotes pet adoption and rescue.
Dancing Dogs Yoga is just a really special place. I mean, it's not just about dogs. We don't just do dog yoga. You know, we do people yoga here. So there's a pose called Dancing Dog. It's like when your one leg is up in the air, you're kind of in down dog, and one leg is kind of up in the air.
I don't care for that pose.
We're connected to our dogs, you know, they know us, they can sense how we're feeling, they can sense how we're breathing, they can tell if we're sad or happy. And so when we slow down and tune in, we start to notice how we're feeling. And that goes back and forth. And so when we slow down and start to breathe, that just changes and shifts our whole physiology. It calms down our whole entire nervous system.
The human-animal bond is a genuine, palpable dynamic between people and animals. It can actually make both sides happier and healthier, both physically and mentally. Yoga with Dogs does just that and more. There it is. That's the spot.
The great thing about doggy yoga is that dogs really just personify yoga. Yoga is about being in the moment, and dogs are in the moment. And what I found pretty remarkable about it in practicing doggy yoga is just the joy of, you know, doing a downward dog yourself and then having a dog come and lick you in the face and lick you in the head just to say what's up. And then they moved on to another person.
If you're able to recognize your pet as the conduit for that mindfulness, you're going to be able to calm down a lot faster. As soon as you let it go, you know, you might notice that your pet is all of a sudden so much calmer. But that back and forth, like it's a relationship. Like it really brings you, pets, dogs, cats, they bring you into the present.
Atlanta's vibrant street art scene not only celebrates the past, but also embraces the future. Tiny Doors ATL is where art meets adventure. These charming hand-painted doors are scattered throughout Atlanta, each one a unique piece of art. Walking your dog is essential for their health and well-being, and these tiny masterpieces are a great reason to explore the city with your pet. But before we find a tiny door, let's find the regular-sized door to the artist's studio. We are in the Reynoldstown part of Atlanta, one of my favorite parts, and we're going to the Tiny Doors ATL studio where, as you might expect, tiny doors are made. You'll see more. Come on, let me show you. We're here with the brains of Tiny Doors ATL, Karen Singer, and her rescue dog, Phoenix. Where did the concept come up? Where was that light bulb moment where you said, I'm going to do this?
I think that the concept for me of Tiny Doors ATL was it's been really organic. You know, as an Atlanta resident, that Atlanta can smell when something is sincere, when something is genuine. And I really started this to honor Atlanta. I live in this neighborhood. I put one in my own neighborhood. I have just spent a long time listening to Atlanta. That rainbow door, I've probably sat more than 100 hours there, touching that up. I never forget a location. I never forget a reason that it's there or the reason for the design. All I'm doing is creating a blank canvas for your imagination. I want you to look at a tiny door and not be able to tell how long it's been there, and not be able to tell who made it. They're never a self-portrait. It's always in honor of the neighborhood. It's always in honor of the space. And so what I want people to understand is that what you imagine behind it is what's there. Good job. Yeah.
What I noticed during the entire time is how Karen was just fascinated with how well Phoenix was taking to us, because the thing about dogs, they have meters that are 20 times better than that of a human. And Phoenix could feel that we were accepting, that we cared about her, that we were not going to hurt her, and she could figure that out faster than most people could. And it just fascinated Karen, which made her more comfortable with us. And it evolved from an interview into friends talking because of Phoenix. Phoenix did that. That human-animal bond extended beyond their bond, but brought us into their bond.
Phoenix, thank you for the time. This was great. This has been the best day ever. I have no problem telling you, like Tiny Doors ATL, I love you. Thank you so much for the time.
It's a pleasure. I'm so glad you came.
I'm glad to consider you a friend now. I'll see everything differently. And if you come to Atlanta, you got to go around and find Tiny Doors ATL. It's worth the trip and worth the scavenge.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're heading over to the middle of Buckhead to talk to Stephen Oakes about his epic creation, the dog park of all dog parks, Fetch.
Look, at the end of the day, dog parks are the wild, wild west. I really wanted to create a social environment where people would socialize with their friends and their dogs could join in a safe manner. This was the goal. We'll have notes in our system that, hey, this dog doesn't go along with this dog, and our wolf wardens who are in the park to make sure the dogs play nice will say, hey.
Wolf wardens.
Wolf wardens. We also, our check-in staff is called bark bouncers. I have an issue with puns.
Even as a veterinarian with over 30 years experience, it was just amazing, fascinating to me how well all of these animals were communicating and socializing and cohabitating, if you will, with no issues whatsoever. The socialization of dogs spending time together, dog parks, what have you, is as important as socialization for us. I mean, it helps release different hormones, happiness hormones. Dogs shouldn't just lay around at home all day.
Whether you're supporting a great cause at Second Life or treating your dog to a day at Fetch Dog Park, Atlanta is truly a paradise for pets and their people. It's days like today that remind us just how special our bond with pets really is. Atlanta has embraced that bond, offering countless places where we can celebrate, relax, and enjoy life with our furry friends by our side.